later.
Be careful.
Good morning. We came to get you.
Why? You didn't have to.
Because Nabari-sensei told us we weren't supposed to take our eyes off of you, silly.
All right. But don't let me forget to buy food for Shiratama on the way home, okay?
Weird, though. Why would Banton's book of forbidden techniques be hidden at a school? Oh well, whatever.
I need you all to listen to me very closely. You kids head back to Banton. Once you're there, go to the school. I've hidden all of the Banton Village's books there. I want you to destroy them. I think it's safe to say that you won't have to worry about the Kairoshu coming after you, considering what happened in Fuma. They're more concerned with collecting the village's Kenjutsu, or Book of Forbidden Techniques, than they are with stirring up any kind of trouble. Don't change your routine. We don't want the outside world to suspect you. Keep going to classes. Shimizu will stick close by just in case you happen to find yourself in any danger. And there's one more thing. Don't go skipping meals or forgetting to bathe, you got it? And make sure you always brush your teeth, okay? I'm gonna walk back as fast as I can, but it may take a while.
Why would he leave something so valuable in a place like this?
Because someone's always here. It wouldn't be safe to leave it at his house when he's always away.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The Iga ninjas came to Banton during the Warring States period. They were looking for refuge and ended up building a small village. The leader of the village created the forbidden technique in Getsurin. And that technique ended up becoming one of the 5 great powers of our time. As you can see from the dust they're collecting, these books get used regularly around here.
Well, do we even know what the Getsurin technique is supposed to do? Do we have to take it back with us, too?
I hope not, because I have no idea where it would be.
What?
Well, I asked him about it earlier.
That Kenjutsu has been hidden in a place they'll never be able to find, so you don't need to concern yourselves with it.
So, guess we shouldn't worry about it.
Yeah. Well, at least it sounds like it's safe for now, as long as Nabari-sensei can keep his big mouth shut.
That's right. Kasho Makoku.
My wound is healed. Is it because of Juji's medicine? My eyesight's still screwed up, though. I healed just fine back then. I don't get it. Are you listening to me, Fairy?
All right, so on to the 3rd floor.
I feel different. What if the Shinra Bansho that everyone wants so badly isn't even inside me anymore?
I just thought about something. What are you doing about your schoolwork in Tokyo?
Oh, I've got it all covered. I can still do my studying out here, so I'm not gonna fall behind.
But what about your parents? Are you sure they're okay with that?
They're not here anymore. I'm all on my own without kith or kin, you know?
Hey, what's without kith or kin mean?
Well, you see,
It sounds funny. Kith or kin.
It means I'm alone, without friends or family or anyone else to depend on.
Then what are we to you? Aren't we friends?
of course we are. You're not alone, Raime. You've got us.
This looks really suspicious. I'm gonna go put it in a locker somewhere. You guys go on ahead.
Okay, whatever you say. We're gonna go and check the music room next.
Sure thing. Friends.
This katana represents the spirit of the Shimizu family. It's called Gamon and has been passed down for generations. You must never draw it from its sheath unless you are prepared to die at the hands of your opponent. That is the samurai code the Shimizu live by. Remember, the Shinru Bansho technique is incredibly powerful and must never be used in the outside world, and especially not in the Nabari world. The technique cannot be sealed, and centuries may pass before it returns. We must all remain close to the outside world. The Fuma are counting on us to keep this monster from running wild. Anyone who would use the Shinru Bansho for selfish purposes has been born of evil blood. As a samurai, it is your duty to use your katana to rid the Nabari world of this darkness. Do you understand? Raiko? Raime?
Miharu, I wonder what you'd say if you found out I'm only hanging around you so I can get closer to the Kairoshu. What am I thinking? You probably wouldn't care, and that's what sucks.
Tobari-sensei just said he'll be coming back from Fuma tomorrow.
Is he walking? I bet you're hungry, huh?
We'll see you later.
Okay.
Welcome home. Your teacher's been waiting here to see you. Evidently, he's transferring to Mie.
Hello again, Mr. Yamase.
Well, I have a few errands to run. Do you think you'll be all right here? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, then I hope you two have a nice visit.
Go ahead, have a seat.
Want to tell me what this is about? Did the Kairoshu know that you've come here to see me?
Miharu, I have a favor to ask of you.
A favor?
I'm here to ask you to save my life.
Shouldn't you be asking the Kairoshu for something like that?
I'm originally from one of the smaller Iga factions. I left my family and sold out my friends in order to pledge my loyalty to Kairoshu's chief. It was the only way I'd be able to make it to the core of the clan. But now, I've slipped up a time or two with the Kairoshu. And I have nowhere to turn.
I think I understand. You're without kith or kin, aren't you?
Please, I beg you. I need help. I want to go back and change what's happened in my past. Haven't you ever thought to yourself, if only I could go back and do this one thing over again?
No, not really.
Well, I have. All I've got to do is go back and change a few things, and then I'll have a fresh start with the Kairoshu. And you can help me do that by using the Shinra Bansho.
Actually, I can't. Not right now, anyway.
In that case, I don't know if it's true, but rumor has it if you drink the blood of the person who possesses the Shinra Bansho, you will obtain the power of it for yourself.
Hold it! aren't you?
Maybe.
You guys just don't know when to quit, do you? If you just stayed in the outside world, you'd get to play out the rest of your life.
Are you gonna kill me?
You're kind of asking for it. We don't play around in Nabari.
No, please don't do it!
Wait a minute, Koichi. This guy's Kairoshu. Now's my chance to ask about Raiko. Tell me, do you know a boy named Raiko Shimizu? He carries a katana just like the one I carry. Do you know him?
Well,
He's my older brother!
Raime, I must leave you. I'm joining the Kairoshu.
My brother, who defied the samurai code and disgraced our family. He killed my mother, my father, and for that he must die! He killed my mother, my father, and for that he must die! Do you know where he is? You have to tell me!
it was 5 years ago. Back when I was still living on the outskirts of Iga. The families of the lower class got together for a meeting. They wanted us to create a plan to figure out what direction the Kairoshu would be heading next. They felt it was our responsibility as Iga ninjas to control them. Since I was secretly planning to join the Kairoshu, I didn't feel right being there, so I left halfway through the meeting. That's when I came across a slender young man wearing a school uniform. He was carrying a large sword like yours.
A katana? Are you positive?
Absolutely. I remember him well because he was also looking for the Kairoshu. And if I remember correctly, he said his name was...
I'm Raiko Shimizu, a samurai.
Where is Raiko now? Where can I find him?
I don't know. That was the first and last time I ever saw him. I promise I'm telling the truth. Please don't hurt me. I told you all I know, I swear.
Sorry, Raime.
You kids should know by now that anyone calling themselves a shinobi has a hidden agenda. Miharu, you see, they want the Hijutsu. That's the only reason any of the clans are after you. Don't you get it? As long as the Shinra Bansho is inside you, you will continue to be hunted and used. By everyone, including those who call themselves your friends. I gotta wonder how long you're gonna put up with that.
Miharu, there's something I have to tell you.
You don't have to say it. I know you're using me to get close to the Kairoshu.
Are you mad at me?
Of course not. Everyone seems to be using me.
Not everyone.
No, Yamase was right. Everyone wants it. Why wouldn't they? But I think they may be let down. Because what if it's gone?
If it is, then so what? I'm still here for you. It's true, I've been using you to find my brother and get revenge, but that was before I really knew you, Miharu. Everything's different now. I'm not gonna give up looking for Raiko, but I promise I'm gonna be honest about it from now on. No more secrets. I promise I will never betray you. Please believe me.
I believe you. Thanks, Raime.
Wow, I feel like I should leave them alone or something.
I give you my Durandal-style Irish braise, a dish from my homeland to yours.
Let's have a peek. Smells delicious.
It is, trust me, I've made it a lot since coming to Japan.
Is that so? Did you come out here by yourself?
Oh no, my Japanophile ninja-loving grandfather forced me to move out here with him when I was just a kid.
He forced you?
Yes. I didn't want to go with him, but he dragged me onto an airplane kicking and screaming, telling me that he was going to turn me into a shinobi whether I liked it or not, and my life was turned upside down. He learned all there was to know about the Nabari world, and he dragged me into it thinking that we would create some kind of ninjutsu together.
busting it, I swear.
Excuse me, who are you?
I'm glad you asked. It's your buddy Kotaro, but you can call me Sumuzikaze Rosamon!
You're Kotaro?
What's the point of disguising yourself if you're just gonna go around telling everyone who you are?
Yeah, you do have a point. I guess I'm getting senile in my old age. I have some news you might find interesting, though.
It's about the village of Togakushi. The only information I could find about it is that they're disguising themselves in the form of a temp agency. Their office is located in a building in the Nagano prefecture.
So it's a company?
Yes, but it's an extremely small-scale one.
To the outside world, it appears to be nothing more than just a regular temp agency. But on the inside, meaning in the Nabari world, they do a wide range of business, from industrial spying to international espionage. This is their current leader. She's also the company president. Since ancient times, the Togakushi have practiced the Azuna Fox sorcery of the Shugendo religion. Their kinjutsu is the Azuna Shingan. The details are kinda hazy, but judging by the name of it, I'd say it has something to do with the Azuna Fox sorcery.
I'm surprised that you're so knowledgeable on the subject.
I can't believe we lost 3 Fuma ninjas in the creation of that file. It's a shame. I didn't think we were actually going to lose anyone. But hey, from here on out, I say we let the people of Banton do the dirty work.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me 3 people have died?
The Kairoshu have summoned their Kira user and they're on the move, and that means things are about to get serious. We have to be ready to fight to the death.
You don't even care that you've lost comrades? So they aren't your allies, they're just tools to achieve your goal. Is that really how you feel?
Of course. Is that wrong?
I think each of us can understand how you feel, Tabari. But this is the Nabari world we're talking about. I don't care much for the chief's careless attitude. However, I don't think that he's wrong. Don't you agree, Juji?
Yes, ma'am.
Seriously?
It is my duty as a shinobi to be prepared to die for our cause. Whatever the chief needs me to do, I'm ready.
How can you be so flippant about your own life? It doesn't matter who we're protecting anymore. There has to be a way to keep damage to a minimum, whether it's for our side or for the enemies.
Beautiful, Tabari. Thank you. But do you really think it's possible to show such compassion for our enemy and still protect Miharu? I mean, weren't you beaten by their Kira user?
From now on, I follow my own code. I promise that even if it means I'm wounded by my enemy, I will find a way to get rid of the Hijutsu without killing Miharu or letting anyone else get killed.
Stop! Make it stop! This is why I hate young people! Nothing they say makes any sense! Why must they breathe my air?
It looks like you've hit a nerve, Tabari. Way to go, buddy.
All right, let's do this. What's the best ninjutsu you got?
The unsealing technique.
Okay, then, let's see if you're capable of unsealing the transformation technique I'm using!
What are you doing?
You talk like you're some kind of superhero, so I just want to see if you have the skills to back it up. Show me what you got, Tabari. This is your chance to finally uncover my true form!
Unseal!
You better hurry. You have to be fast to use the unsealing technique. The only way you'll be able to protect everyone equally is to use the Shinra Bansho's power. But keep in mind that no matter how brilliant the wisdom you obtain may be, you won't necessarily be able to lead them in the right direction.
Unseal! Even if I break his seal, he can still perform another transformation and reform himself. I never realized how powerful he is.
But you can forget about it. We will not allow the Shinra Bansho to be used by anyone!
You know the Shimizus would never let that happen. They were a warrior family that pledged to protect the Shinra Bansho. Now one of them is always watching over you.
I'm sure that Raime would tell you the same thing I would, that if you go against the determination of the Fuma, you're no different from the Kairoshu, wouldn't you agree?
If your world doesn't revolve around protecting me, then I won't like you anymore.
Gotcha!
You let your emotions get the best of you, and you left yourself wide open. You had better be careful, Tabari, otherwise your kindness could very well be the end of you. Saraba, if you don't mind, I need you to take him back to Banton for me.
You got it, Chief. Okay, we're off.
There was a time long ago when I too had a young, stubborn heart like yours.
Yeah, I know. It was terrible.
Who's that?
Juji. Sorry. So some Kairoshu named Yamase came after Miharu again. Huh? You got Tobari-sensei in a car? They're on their way? Got it. Bye-bye.
I think it'd probably be best if we just stayed here tonight. That way we can make sure he doesn't go anywhere without us. This is no time for homework, Miharu.
Do you spell pearl with an EA or a U? What's the matter, Shiratama?
Good evening.
It's stupid for you to die for me. You should stop being so nice. It's pointless. I can't give you anything in return. Next time, choices.